Hello, let's go. All good as sound.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
Sound आ रहा
The
ना?
ugliest man alive revealed himself
ठीक है.
to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt. Then
ठीक है. All good.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, no. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Come on. We just smell the blood.
It grows. Yes. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Bastard. Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Come on, come closer. You just smell the blood.
अरे बहंच फुल हेल्थ खा गया भाई वो मरते ही पागल अरे बाप रे बाप fucking hell
because I can hear more coming.
What now?
भाई कैसे? Come on, man. प्लीज वहीं से स्टार्ट करना. नो.
Bait set. What now?
सेव कर दूंगा साले अब कर दो
Need a
मार के
safe
उसको.
word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Please, go. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
You just smell the blood.
Fuck. नहीं यार.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Time to end this.
You just smelled the blood. Show me what you got.
बे यार ये एकदम से बहुत ज्यादा आ रहे हैं.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Please, Lord. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
We just smelled the blood.
Lost your nerve?
Hanging in there.
It grows.
लेडर्स देख लेते हैं भाई. क्या है फ्लडर्स? ओह, इज अ वैम्पायर क्या? ओके.
Worse. Worse. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Stench.
भाई हेल्थ नहीं बढ़ रही. अबे हेल्थ नहीं बढ़ रही यार.
set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
पागल के बच्चे
Just smell the blood.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
कैसे इतने सारे आ सकते हैं भाई एक ही टाइम पे?
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Come on, come closer. Smell the blood.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
नहीं यार, कम ऑन यार। बहुत लेट है बे उसका वो वाली चीज जो है, नेड फेंकने वाली। तुरंत तुरंत नहीं फेंकता, एम करके फेंकता साला।
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
You just have smelled the blood. How long you gonna make me wait?
तो पागल हो गया भाई यार।
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Hang your head from my saddle.
shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
एक सेकंड सेव। भाई इससे कैसे बचेंगे अपन? डोंट टेल मी पूरा मिशन करना पड़ेगा दोबारा। भाई ये तो मुश्किल है यार।
Bait set. What now? Maybe we'll need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, you won't be able to. We must forge through.
You just smelled the blood.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Smell the blood. Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
How long are you gonna make me wait? hear more coming. let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
Finally, bro. One fucking heck of a fight.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. I shall let it take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
The council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
साला उसी को पेल दिया जो इसको इसका साथ दिया था.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes. That you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
भाई ये दो थे, एक क्यों आ रहा है मेरे पे? रिचार्ज नहीं होता ये.
Every Witcher's felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. Diagrams have a sad history. But I'll make good use of them. An illusion. Interesting.
That's it, Roach. Hey-ya! Giddy up. Move it. Ah!
I can almost.
Whoa!
Bootlegs don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always
You can't blame me for both.
fickle weather.
A far-fetched
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my bet.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. We'll pummel the... Circle him! Circle him!
You to help scofflaws and cheats!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper...
Got it all.
I should think so.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it. It's not quite... I don't know... Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No? But you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
We shall talk later. Let's find Dettlaff. We're close.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Dettlaff, I'm...
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burp?
I considered it briefly, but ultimately... Come.
He here? Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats... You must complete the kill...
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A black...
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him.
Ever meet her?
Never.
Take it you have...
I know humans better than he did. I'll save you the trouble.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, except...
Is that so hard to believe? Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she would...
Even if Renna...
Hard to argue with that.
He's prepared to kill...
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills.
Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Right, so some... Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home, from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Look, slips of paper. Count Crespi, Count Du...
Dettlaff's victims, one and all.
Must have come from whoever wrote all of it, written using this... See the color? Ink was dyed with...
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little.
Fair enough.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also...
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must fight.
That's one idea. Could be worth it.
He will not.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better
Fine.
So be it.
When no laughing matter.
Our knights challenge each other for sport. Leave us to summon
Around the
creature
corner.
from the north.
See if you're not there.
Who would have thought it possible?
You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair.
Come on.
We've seen the day come when our daughters welcome to Beauclair.
Not good.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
कासल देखो भाई एक बार.
We shall long bear the scars of that witch's
What a beautiful castle.
Teleportation precedes you, Geralt.
Drink! Give me a drink!
Bloody hell.
See, roll it to the left.
Let's go.
No half-hearted measure.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Palace is secure.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guards men in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real. The 1269 vintage.
Real.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But we shall go. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
चाह रही है डचस कुछ तो चाह रही है भाई विचर से हमारे
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
You! Hey, with blades on your back! Help us! Look, monsters all about!
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Hey, save us!
Run, Roach.
Back, you beast! Be gone! Help! Save us!
What? Lost your nerve?
Back, you beast! Be gone! Save us! Back, you beast! Be gone! Help! Save us!
You smell?
Back, you beast! Be gone!
रुक जा भाई
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Be gone!
Help! Save us! Beg you, beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
It's done. Time to move on.
If not for you.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant, could be the steward. Maybe the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Captain, doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Especially since the rogue lasted.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask...
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself. The wine lies in the cellar.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation everything lines.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Got Pomino over here. Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
ऐसे काहे पीछे पीछे घूम रही हो मोहतरमा?
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
I know.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek. This one is full.
Full. Full. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid. Full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sanrial. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a... The fact that it did was no accident.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sanrial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I shall tell you everything.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He suggested we embark.
This man's name?
He never revealed it.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover. I had hauled the barrel there.
That's it?
That is to say...
That's enough. Know all we need.
Your Grace.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch... Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted.
At your service. It was a good fight.
Let's ask him a few
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't...
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. Let us go to Her Grace.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone. Especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog, they say.
Once again.
Your nun's lover. They call him.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Greg!
Stop screaming. Save your strength.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. That's what they said. I don't know.
Take him away. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else.
Yes, Your Grace.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await.
Let's go to...
It's late.
Relax.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care...
Perhaps he can, but he managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's nose. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire.
Still don't know...
Even if it's so, he then...
Need to find the Cintrian. Even if none of it's his doing, he... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a noble...
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard...
The same. We went to her home immediately. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited...
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out...
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assemble. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then...
This cur with a price on his... It's him! Get him! Cut off his escape! Sight any sign of the beast! Report it to the Ducal Guard post haste!
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia,
Nice tune.
are you not?
Viva la fête!
All right.
Ah, darn it. Watch where you step.
Only on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
Sacre bleu.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but...
All jests aside.
I'm more
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
All jests.
I'm...
Thanks. Think that's all I need.
Ever your servant, sir.
All is in order.
This is Beauclair.
Go, go.
Can't pull one over.
Reginald Aldry has returned, not to be missed. Buy your ticket.
Oh, the Witcher! The one the Duchessa summoned!
Shortcuts. Be careful you do not trample any herbs.
Late.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear it.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not... How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first.
Right. Right you are. We must...
Madame, Monsieur, an extra... Tonight, I particularly...
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain...
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is...
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri Orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall...
Well...
The residence belongs to none of them. Oriana, she owns this.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus.
subtle soul requires great precision.
You look to me an artist of immense talent.
Step, small civilized last. Good sirs, noble natives. It seems real art requires time.
Clearly, not all are cut out to be artists.
An artist must have stones over
You look to me an artist of immense talent.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
This is done. Let's go. Your words, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Metaphor. What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they would cut the line. Constant struggle.
Color is but the shadow of operations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
You look to me an artist of immense talent.
Greetings.
Ah, how beautiful.
Prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde,
The dolphins.
schmafant-garde.
That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box.
Excuse me, madame. Good to see you.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
What if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a noble.
What did the man look like?
Tall,
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He...
Didn't go out the door.
You must find him before he harms another.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Pretty strong, too. Bloody handprint. It's his. Must have climbed this ladder. Ah! Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Bloodstains. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Locked. No key in sight. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
क्या बचा है अभी?
stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A Witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, I caught him red-handed, attempting to burn.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring.
Mm-hmm. After this is my...
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got...
So it is not him we seek, but his... Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a...
You must excuse me a moment.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal...
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be... My sister, Sia. She left court when we were
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see...
Here, that's normal for sister...
True. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her, but I grew almost certain someone wanted some...
A fallen princess satisfied? What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was...
Parents run afoul of some...
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she...
Could be the case.
I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Cool. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourned. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. Your mission has gained new import. You must go. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Dettlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might the monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child. It was wonderful.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go...
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Dettlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your... That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what...
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I can't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Look at I love this game.
Always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help.
खत्म होने को नहीं आ रहा भाई ये गेम.
Geralt, will you sing it out?
चले जा रहा है भाई सदियों से. Too good.
You.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the San Retour River.
चलना
Captain
पका
Delacroix
मत
and
भाई.
his men will await you there at midnight.
Oh, is my head ever spinning of the
चल भाई यहीं पे बंद करते हैं आज. GG's. पहली बार कमेंट किया तूने YouTube पे मेरे ख्याल से. इससे पहले मैंने देखा नहीं कभी. नॉइस नॉइस.